Good day everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. What I have today is how to make a suit top. This suit top is a very simple one. All you need is to exercise patience and watch this video to the end. Now, if this is your first time you watch my tutorial, I welcome you to this great channel. This is Tosban channel, a channel where you can learn easily, a channel where you can boost your passion for sewing and cutting. So thanks for watching. Now, for those of you that have subscribed to my channel before, always appreciate my work by giving it a thumbs up. Clicking on the liking button, and I will appreciate that. Thank you. Now, to start off, I have the full length of this top to be 21 inches. So the upper part of it is 14 inches. So I'm going to subtract to 14 inches from 21 inches. Whatever I have left is what I shall be using to cut the down part. Is this one I shall be cutting. So right now I have here, can you see, this is 9 inches from this edge here to this place, 9 inches. Now this midpoint, I have 8.5 inches, this midpoint. Then this side, the same 9 inches, as you can see here. So I'm going to connect, make a straight line here. So having make a straight line here, I shall be measuring 7.5 inches as the length for the down part of this top. 7.5 inches. All from edge to edge here. So the next thing is for me to connect the lines and then cut it out. Lest I forget, the waist of this skirt, of this top, is 24 inches for the waist, and 24 inches divided by 2, I have 12 inches, because I'm going to cut 2 pieces, one for the front panel while the second for the back panel. So I have, as you can see here, I have 7 inches. It ought to be 6 inches because this fabric is already on fold, and half of the circumference of the waist, like I said, is going to give me 12 inches. But because this fabric is on fold, it means 12 inches divided by 2, I'm supposed to have 6 inches. Now I've added, why I'm having 7 inches here is because of 1 inch for the joining, the seam allowance. So that is why I'm having 7 inches here. So right now I will connect the lines at the base here. So I'm going to cut it out. Now, having cut this part out, I'm going to measure what I have here. Like I said, this is 7 inches. I go back to the base. So 7 inches plus half of this, so which means 7 inches plus half of 7, which gives me half of 7 is 3.5. So 3.5 plus that 7 inches, I have the total of 10.5. So that is what I shall be using to cut out the base here. So I will be having 10.5. So which means I'm going to reshape this. So we place my ruler on the tip here. This tip here, this line here is not affected, only the line here is affected. So I'm going to remove this. It means this is an excess. So I'm going to cut. Can you see? So right now, if you look at this place, I have 7.5 inches. Coming to this place, I have 7.5 inches. Okay. So right now, I'm going to reduce this part by 0.5 inches or less than that. So I will reshape. Just a pinch I'm taking out of it. So this is what I have. Now I'm going to come to this place. I'm going to reshape here. So right now I'm going to place this, because I said it's going to be 2 pieces. I'm going to place it right on this. So I also cut it out using the front panel. So I'm going to cut. So you may be wondering that why is it that I've not included the CM in the zipper allowance? I'm going to fix, the reason is that I'm going to fix the zipper at the side, not at the back. That is why I'm not adding anything or any allowance for zipper purpose. So right now, I've cut the 2 pieces, as you can see. I'm going to keep this aside. Right now, I shall be cutting the bodies of the top. Now, in cutting the bodies of the top, which is the upper part of this top, I have my fabric. I'm going to fold it into 4. Can you see? I've folded it into 4. So now we have to go. Now the shoulder line of this particular one is 13 inches or 12.5 inches. So, and 12.5 inches divided by 2 gives me 6.6 plus inches. So I have my 6 plus inches right here. Now, the length of my armhole, 6.5 inches. The length of the armhole for this top is 6.5 inches. Now, coming down to the bust, I have the bust to be 30 inches. And 30 inches divided by 4 gives me 7.5 inches. So So I have my 7.5 inches right here. Plus 1 inch or less than 1 inch for my seam allowance. So I will be using everything here, as you can see. So I'm going to connect the lines together. Can you see? So coming to the waist, so the length is 14 inches. That is the top of this the upper part of this top rather is 14 inches. So I have my 14 inches right here. So let me quickly connect that line. Yes. So then the waist is 24 inches, and 24 inches divided by 4, I have 6 inches because this fabric is still on fold. So I have my 6 inches right here, plus less than 1 inch as my seam allowance. I have it here. So right now I'm going to connect. So coming to the neckline, I have the neckline to be 2.5 inches. Then the depth 3.5 inches. So for the back, I have 1.5 inches. That is the depth of the back panel. 1.5 inches. So I'm going to make a curve. I'm making a curve. So the slope of the shoulder, less than 1 inch. So I connect to the neckline. So right now, I'm going to cut it out. Sorry, I forgot to make my curve at the hammer curve. Then for the front one, so I'm going to bring one out. This is going to serve as my back panel. I keep it aside. I'm going to reshape the front panel. I will reshape it both on the armhole line or armhole curve and the neckline. And you see, then I'm going to slit this a bit. .5 inches. So that is that for the top, the upper part of this top. So if you have any question regarding this, just post your question in the comment section so that it can be attended to. We have come to the end of this cutting of this top. Thanks for watching.